possibly have attained such power? No, don't tell me. No, please, not that!
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're going to be talking about all the buffs and nerfs for not only the legends, but the weapons as well when Season 11 drops for Apex next week. If you see your comment at the bottom, that means you won the 7,900 Apex coins. Message me in the Discord link below, and when we hit 80,000 subs, I'll give out 8,000 Apex coins. Just like, comment, subscribe, you guys know the drill. But now let's talk about those buffs, and let's start with Wattson. So Wattson's been talked about for a very long time about getting a buff to her character, and there has been multiple stages, with Daniel Z. Klein letting us know that it may end up just being a complete rework. However, Daniel is no longer with the company, so the plan to rework her kit no longer seems to be on the table. What you should be expecting is something going back to the root of her abilities. Back when she first came out, she had the ability to throw down her ultimate, but there was no timer on it. It would just stay up until it was destroyed, and I definitely see this being something that they go back to as well. Along with that, they do need to increase her a little bit in more power, so I could see something with her fences where they are increased in damage. We may see other small changes in her kit, but I do believe that going into Season 11, she will get a buff on the day 1 patch, and that it will bring her back to the roots of her abilities with that ultimate and her tactical being slightly improved. Then there is Crypto, who Respawn developers have said that they are working on him and trying to make a way to improve his kit. However, that is something that they are still working on. Therefore, the earliest we will see any kind of Crypto buff wouldn't be until maybe the midpoint of Season 11, but more likely it could be pushed all the way back to Season 12. Making his kit functional isn't the easiest task for Respawn, as now there are a plethora of legends who have the ability to scan, so they really need to make a scanner legend's abilities stand out, and that's going to be the hard part for them to figure out. We also know the developers are working on a nerf for Gibby. Whether we see that at the beginning of Season 11 or the midpoint is to be determined at this point, but they are looking at certain ways to maybe make his tactical less viable and some other things just so he doesn't have so many different abilities that are also very good. Now let's move into the weapons, and the big one that we all need to talk about is the L-Star, and that should definitely see a nerf. The developers are very much aware of how annoyed players are since it was buffed in Season 10, and I believe they are going to backtrack a little bit since they gave it so many attachments. So do expect something to come for the L-Star, and probably also the EVA 8, as that has also been a huge issue for a lot of players because you can bind it to the scroll wheel, fire it auto, and there's also some gameplay footage that seems to indicate that the EVA will no longer be auto, and that is still just speculation, but I do believe that that is getting nerfed as well. We can also expect the triple take to get a nerf, as it is coming out of the care package, and since it is being removed from the care package and it is a marksman class rifle, it will now be energy ammo instead of the prior sniper ammo that we've been seeing in the last couple seasons. And you should also expect a pretty big buff for the G7, as that gun is going into the care package. It will have its damage increased along with some other components, and it should be an absolute monster to play against, as it already has one of the highest DPSs, and the care package is only going to improve that. So that's a pretty good idea of what we can be expecting when the patch notes drop. Let me know down below what your thoughts are on all this stuff, and until next time, legends, keep slaying in the Outlands, and I'll see you out there.